Hello everyone, it's me, Bro Fusion. Today's video is a very special occasion because if I actually uploaded this video on time, today is Cars' 20th anniversary in the US. Additionally, if you saw my April Fool's video, you probably figured out what I was alluding to by now. This is the history of Blu-Ray Lightning McQueen, how he was released, factory customs, and more. Without further ado, let's get started. Dinoco Lightning McQueen appears at the beginning of the movie when Lightning McQueen daydreams about obtaining the Dinoco sponsor and becoming the new face of Dinoco. Blu-Ray Lightning McQueen is a version of Dinoco Lightning McQueen with metallic paint that doesn't actually appear in the Cars movie. This special diecast was a promotional offer for buying Cars on Blu-ray. Here's the promotional slip included with the case. Only the front promotes Blu-ray Lightning McQueen, with the inside advertising the Disney Movie Rewards website and monster cables. In order to redeem the code for Blu-ray Lightning McQueen, you needed to sign up on the Disney Movie Rewards website, now the Disney Plus website. Once you paid for shipping and handling, he would be delivered to your doorstep in this orange slip. According to takefiveaday.com, approximately 15,000 of these diecasts were made, and you could redeem him from November 5th, 2007 to January 31st, 2008, as long as they were still in stock. As you can see, the promotional slip states that the offer ended on January 31st, 2008. Interestingly, the diecast showcased in the ad appears to be a prototype of the diecast, as he doesn't have the Dinoco logo on his spoiler like the final diecast. Take 5 a Day also details that he was advertised in an Italian promotion. In this promotion, you would mail 4 single UPC codes or 2 double-pack UPC codes to receive a free Blu-ray McQueen, no shipping and handling payment this time. However, anyone who actually sent in the UPC codes were instead sent 6 Johnny Blamers and a Mini Adventures 2-pack. I guess they didn't expect the American promotion to be very popular. In this same advertisement, you can also see they used the final version of Blu-ray McQueen instead of the prototype image from the Disney Movie Rewards promotion. Speaking of the prototype, you know how that one-of-a-kind red Ransburg Lightning McQueen was sold in a case of 69 other cars in an auction back in 2007? Well, in the photo of the display case, we can see a blue Ransburg Lightning McQueen that looks very similar to the prototype of Blu-ray Lightning McQueen. And what do you know, 2007 was also the year you could redeem a finalized Blu-ray Lightning McQueen for purchasing Cars on Blu-ray. My theories are either A, the prototype Blu-ray McQueen seen in the promotional slip is the same diecast as the blue Ransburg Lightning McQueen, or B, the prototype Blu-ray Lightning McQueen was based off that diecast. We'll likely never know for sure if there were correlations between these diecasts, but hey, it's fun to think about. Something I haven't seen anyone point out is that even though he's called a blue diecast, spelled B-L-U, in the advertisement, he's officially called Blu-ray McQueen, spelled B-L-U-E, and without a hyphen between the words blue and ray. Additionally, notice how he's not called Blu-ray Lightning McQueen, instead dropping his first name, Lightning, and replacing it with the subject of the variant, in this case being Blu-ray. For example, Lightning McQueen's Bling Bling variant wasn't called Bling Bling Lightning McQueen, it was just called Bling Bling McQueen. As far as I can tell, they only used this naming convention from 2006 to 2007, which explains why Blu-ray McQueen doesn't have Lightning in his official name. In 2008, Mattel started using the naming template we know today. As for the diecast himself, he's pretty much the same as regular Dinoco Lightning McQueen with metallic paint. Except for a few details. First, it's super minor, but the rims seem to be a slightly different shade of blue than regular Dinoco McQueen. Next, the signature on his roof was recolored to be more accurate to the movie. On the original Dinoco McQueen diecast, the signature is yellow, which is inaccurate. The Blu-ray McQueen diecast fixes that mistake. Finally, and most importantly in my opinion, they added the Dinoco logo to his spoiler. It's nice that Mattel fixed these issues on Blu-ray Lightning McQueen. It makes him feel like the definitive Dinoco McQueen diecast. However, why didn't they fix these issues on the regular Dinoco McQueen as well? Sure, they fixed the decals on Bling Bling McQueen as well as the lenticular version of Dinoco McQueen, but the regular version had virtually no changes since 2006. On top of that, these new variations added a new inaccuracy, making the bolts on the sides of McQueen's hood white instead of gray and making them smaller. Thankfully, the Blu-ray Lightning McQueen doesn't have this inaccuracy, but honestly, that just confuses me even more. Each variation is inaccurate to the movie in a different way. Bling Bling Lightning McQueen has the white signature and the Dinoco logo on his spoiler, but the color of his bolts is inaccurate, and they couldn't get the color of his rims correct, even with the chase variant. Lenticular Dinoco McQueen has the Dinoco logo on his spoiler and the white signature, but he also has the incorrectly colored bolts. And Blu-ray Lightning McQueen, as great as he is not fully accurate due to the metallic paint. Why couldn't Mattel just decide on how Dinoco McQueen looked? And you want to know the funniest part? There is actually one Dinoco McQueen variant that gets all of these decals correct. And it's Lightning Storm McQueen, who notoriously comes with his own inaccuracies. I am going to lose it! Alright, now where was I? Oh yeah, Blu-ray Lightning McQueen. All jokes aside, it's nice that Mattel fixed these mistakes for this special release, even if they likely never will on the regular diecast. One more thing I should mention about Blu-ray McQueen is, unfortunately, there are counterfeits of this guy out there. As far as I can tell, it's unknown how many were produced, but takefiveaday.com claims that they were being made for around 7 months. Fortunately, I was able to find a few images of some online. Here they are. It seems at least some of them are indistinguishable from the official diecast until looking at the bottom. As for knowing if yours is official, takefiveaday.com states there are 3 indicators. Also, this video isn't sponsored or anything. This was the only website where I could actually find information about Blu-ray Lightning McQueen. Number 1. The number on the bottom of your diecast reads 2427EA. This means the diecast was made on the 242nd day of 2007 at the EA factory. If yours has a different number or is missing it, then it's likely fake. To my knowledge, all official Blu-ray McQueen diecasts have a 2427EA code. It's worth noting that some fakes have the 2427EA code as well, so be wary. Number 2, the official Blu-ray McQueen diecast comes in this baggie that reads, "Not suitable for children under 36 months. Small parts may be generated. Conforms to safety requirements of ASTM F963. Mattel Inc., Continental Boulevard, El Segundo, California 90245, USA. Made in China. Manufactured for Mattel. All rights reserved. Mattel and associated trademarks and trade dress are owned by Mattel Inc. Copyright Disney Pixar M87369993 on presumably the back. On presumably the front, it reads M8736 Blu-ray McQueen. If all that information is there and the bag is sealed, there's a higher chance of yours being official. Although, one of the images I found online has the official baggie, or at least a well-done fake of it, in the background, so again, be wary. 3. If it doesn't come with the envelope from Disney, then it could be unofficial, as official Blu-ray McQueens came in that envelope when delivered in the mail. Also, Blu-ray McQueen was only ever made with one facial expression, that being the one used for most Lightning McQueen variants. Dinoco Lightning McQueen, Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen, Dirt Track Lightning McQueen, Bugmouth Lightning McQueen, etc. So, if one, for example, has eyes looking to the left like Bling Bling Lightning McQueen, it's either a fake or a custom. One more thing. While looking for images of fake Blu-ray Lightning McQueens, I stumbled across an image of one with an error. Uploaded to the Pixar Cars subreddit by Nightfall90 is an image of a sealed Blu-ray McQueen that's missing the taillight decals and the Dinoco logo on the back. This may be a fake since they don't show the bottom of the car, but if it's not, there could be more of these out there, potentially being even rarer than the regular Blu-ray McQueen. This diecast being faked is unfortunate, so to end on a high note, here's one more thing I noticed about the metallic paint on Blu-ray Lightning McQueen. People seem to think that this diecast is more of a dark purple than a Blu-ray blue. However, what if I told you the color actually depends on your light source? In natural light, it seems to be a mix of purple and dark blue, and under yellow light, the diecast looks dark purple. Conversely, under my lamp, it actually looks like a dark blue, similar to the prototype image featured on the Disney Movie Rewards ad. All in all, this is one of the best Dinoco Lightning McQueen diecasts and one of the best Lightning McQueen diecasts in general. The paint quality and color are phenomenal, and the added Dinoco logo on his spoiler is the icing on the cake. He truly is a special Lightning McQueen, worthy of the Dinoco sponsor. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.